Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about team of the group stage and some of the card movements, the price movements that we've seen on a lot of these cards in the past 2 days that they have been out in packs, and some ways that we can possibly make some coins, and looking at the state of the market overall, where we possibly can make some moves and where I think the market is headed here in the next couple of days. As you see on my transfers right here, what I've been doing is I've been doing a lot of monitoring of prices, just kind of watching these prices. I did it last night too, and some cards dipped really low last night and I should have picked them up because they rose into today, but also some cards stayed pretty high, so I'm trying to kind of watch that. Lewandowski right now 400k. I think that card, if you look at all the cards on here, the goal ratio is 14 to 14 right there on that one. 14 games, 23 goals. A lot of these goal ratios for this Lewandowski card are pretty insane, and he's very rare as well. So that's one thing that I want to keep my eye on. The cards that are more rare, I think, have a better chance to rise up during the day as they kind of go unsold during the nighttime. The prices have dipped a little bit. I'm gonna pick up that Rakitic for 70 right there. Gets a pretty good price. And hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to sell that for 85k plus, because looking at the market as a whole, I also got this Dzeko for 14,000 coins. If you have anywhere, if you have 100,000 coins or more right now, go pick up one of these 86 rated Dzekos. It's an 86 rated card for about 16,000 coins. It's a special card, and that's what most of the that's what the regular gold 86 rated cards actually sell for. So that's kind of an anomaly. But we need to talk about a few more of these team of the group stage cards and their price fluctuations, because this was a possible way to make some money from Friday night into Saturday, their first night in packs, and again I think from Saturday night into Sunday is going to be a possibility to make some money. Now obviously we do have kind of a weekend league sell-off, and I'm going to talk about a couple other cards like Davinson Sanchez, as you may have seen in my transfer list, that are kind of being hit by the weekend league sell-off a little bit early tonight on Saturday night when I'm recording this. So first off, I want to take a look at Antoine Griezmann. Last night I saw him at 500,000 coins flat. Today during the day, let's take a look at this graph. Even he went to 518, and there's actually one that went through at 505 that did not sell on open bid last night. During the day today, he went back up. He actually hit 660k at some point, and he settled back around 600,000 coins. He's even dropping a little bit now, but if that card gets again into the low fives, I will look at buying that. But there are plenty other really good examples. A lot of the high rated cards didn't do it too much. Rakitic is very rare for an 88 rated card, and that's why I was so pumped to just get that one at 70, because he's very rare. I honestly don't see a ton of his card on the market, so he must not get packed very much. But yesterday he dipped about actually we'll go Friday night here. He dipped down to about 84, and what you don't see there is there was a few of them that were in the low 70s. He went up early in the morning hours to 100k, dipped down to 60, and then back up to 90. I think 85 to 90k is kind of a normal range for this Rakitic card. And of course, you have so many La Liga things right now in Ultimate Team that are pushing people to maybe use a La Liga team. People are loving Courtois as their goalkeeper. We just got the Cruz SBC. I'll talk about that just in a little bit. And we have Carvajal in the team of the week, who's a usable right back in La Liga. So I think La Liga has a lot of players going for it right now. I think a lot of people are going to create La Liga teams based on the players that we have in Ultimate Team. Now, two more players I want to look at. Premier League players, Socrates and Loftus-Cheek. So right now Socrates is 43k, which is very cheap. It is late at night, the UK is all asleep when I'm recording this video. Take a look at this graph from yesterday. Last night I saw Socrates at 45,000 coins. I thought it was low just based on his card, other center backs in the Prem. During the day he went back up to 63k. So look at these rebounds from Friday night into Saturday. So that's almost 20,000 coins you could have made on the Socrates card. And wait until you see this one right here. Loftus-Cheek last night on this, and on PlayStation, his discard right now. You gotta buy this card. I'm telling you, it's English, it's Chelsea, and it has very good stats. He's 6'3", and he has the work rates aren't the best. He's got 90 positioning, and he is 6'3", so he's got to be a beast in the midfield. And Chelsea's been playing good, so they played good this weekend, so there's hype around this card. But yesterday, check this out on Xbox. He went from 17K to 28K. This card right here, 81 rated. That's the power of the English and Premier League connection in a special card. So tonight, I've seen that card hit about 15K. I don't think the rebounds from Saturday into Sunday could be that drastic. But I'm thinking that this Loftus Cheek card could go back to 20K on Xbox and at least 15 on PS4. So if you're on PS4 and you're seeing this Loftus Cheek card early in the morning hours for like under 12,000 coins, I think you got to buy it. Treat it like a discard inform, because that is a crazy price for a center mid from the Premier League, who I've seen a lot of people ask about, honestly, and ask about if he is good in game. I actually have a squad made up that I'm going to try playing with a few of these guys tonight. I have a couple other gold card investments because gold cards got really low today. It's almost like the sell-off kind of started to happen early, honestly. Like a lot of these sell-off happened today, and how was I able to tell that? Well, first things first, if you tell on my transfer list, you're going to see a few cards that I have invested in that are at crazy prices. This Davinson Sanchez, 205,000 coins, 203. I got this one for 195. This card was 250K just a couple days ago, and there are the last group stage games coming this week for UCL items. So this is a massive buy. I think this card's going to get to 250K again once people realize that, hey, Champions League is this week, and these items are going to get upgraded very, very soon. Right now, he is still very cheap on both consoles. I think Davinson Sanchez is like actually, we should look this up, but he's like 220 or 230. We'll go to Footbin. Look this up, live items UCL, and just take a look at a few of these items. A lot of them are low. They've started to trend back up. I think if people are realizing they're low, but yeah, 201 right now on the Xbox, which is cheap, and then 230 on PS4. I think he actually hit 220 on PS4 if we go to the hourly really fast. He was pretty low on he was in the 220s on the PS4. So there are a lot of good deals to be had with these cards, and yeah, I'm thinking that these cards are just kind of like being part of the weekend league sell-off. Maybe, you know, Saturday nights, that does usually start happening early in the evening. So a couple of these Socrates cards I bought for like 42 to 43K, and I just have been selling them to lazy buyers. I've been trying to sell, look at these Fedshas for 8,000 coins to lazy buyers. Those were very nice as people complete the Cruz SBC. So again, do I think these cards rebound into Sunday? I think they do. A couple people have brought to my attention what happened on Black Friday. So what happened on Black Friday was there was lightning rounds all weekend, and then on Sunday the market went up big time. Usually Sunday is like a sell-off, weekend league sell-off type day, but the market went up big time on the Friday, the Sunday after Black Friday, because of all the coins that were on the market. And people wanted to build teams with those coins. And some people have been thinking that that very same thing could happen again this weekend, where we see on Sunday, instead of the market dropping, we see the market rising back up as people have already sold their teams for the weekend league. They've already sold. There's more coins onto the game. That's a big point of it too. There's more coins on the game after this weekend of opening packs that people go out and buy those players. So I don't know why the market didn't recover faster though. So if we go and check out the Index 100 on Footbin, I had told you guys that I thought the market was going to go down on Friday for a little bit and then bounce back up when everybody bought their teams and wanted to try these new players, but the market stayed low. And that was very weird, and it was very interesting to me and to a lot of people, because obviously this year when pack openings happen, the market rebounds and skyrockets right after that, because of everybody gets those new coins onto the game and they go and buy players with those new coins they have in their clubs. Obviously you see this jump today, that was from the Cruz SBC, the gold cards, and some of the UCLs that went up because of that. But other than that, a lot of things have dropped today. You know, you have gold cards like Varane, like Walker I just showed you was like 60,000 coins, and Varane has dipped down. Mbappe is under 400K on Xbox, and you know, a lot of prices have dropped down today. So that does, you know, play into thinking that, hey, we might be seeing more of a market uptick on Sunday. We might be seeing people buying stuff, and that's why I'm starting to put some things into my club. But I'm still skeptical, because it is Sunday and it is the weekend league sell-off time period. So I'm very curious to see what happens tomorrow. We probably will have more lightning rounds and more packs open, so more of these team of the group stage cards on the market. So what happens tomorrow? I do think there are opportunities to flip cards. If by this video goes out, if you're still seeing these team of the group stage cards at very cheap prices, the ones that are very rare, I'm gonna buy this Lewandowski for $397 because I've seen already his card come through a few times, and he was 450k in the middle of the day yesterday, and I'm hearing that this card is very, very good. So I'm going to be flipping. I'm going to obviously list for lazy buyers overnight, but tomorrow before 6 p.m. UK, when the next pack should come, I think you're going to see a lot of these team of the group stage cards and the Europa Leagues kind of rise up and, regain their traction as people wake up. The main player base in the UK wakes up and starts playing with these players and trying them out. I think that's going to be the big thing for this week. A lot of these cards people can afford, even though maybe the average Joe didn't really spend a lot of FIFA points this weekend. The casual player maybe spent a little bit, but the casual player this year has so many more coins just because of the fact of division rivals and foot champs, and the rewards that they give out are very good and they are increased. So that's how I kind of see the market these next couple of days. I think that we could see some areas of sell-off tomorrow on Sunday. A normal weekend league sell-off, maybe the icons go down, possibly some of the meta golds still go down, but I think you're going to see people build teams around these new team of the group stage items. And the only thing that I really see hampering a market increase on Sunday is, yes, a little bit of the weekend league sell-off, but if they would somehow in some way release an SBC for these team of the group stage cards, there is a pack in the player code that is a guaranteed player pick. You get a choice between 5 of the team of the group stage players, so it's going to be like a player pick, like a weekend league rewards where you get 5 different options and you can choose whatever team the group stage players pop up for you. So if they do take advantage of that and release that and make it repeatable, I think the market would be it would crash. The market would crash because of that SBC, because people would know they have the likes of Neymar, Messi, Lewandowski, Eriksen, a lot of fantastic cards that they could pull from a player pick like that, and I think a lot of people would go and do a player pick like that. And that reminds me, let's go back and take a look at our good old investment golds. A lot of them are still very low. 86 rated players are still 15 to 16k, which is very cheap. The 85s went up a bit today with the Cruz SBC. The 84s are still relatively cheap, around 3,000 coins. So if you spent some cards today, if you used some cards for the Cruz SBC, these cards are still very cheap to stack in your club. I do think we're going to get more SBCs coming this week, and it is Champions League play, so it's going to be very interesting. I think I'm going to be selling a lot of my stuff and be pretty liquid, except for a few other holding investments as I go into the day Monday. I do have some investments for player of the month, as you will see on the transfer list here. I have some Ross Barkley's. He dipped very low on PS4. He dipped to about 22,000 coins. Here on Xbox, he never really goes below 25, and I got a lot of these at 24, 25 K today, so it was a very good deal, I think. And this card has been honestly fluctuating between 34 and 28k the past couple days, so when I saw it hit 25 today, I wanted to get in with them because player of the month Sterling should be coming this Friday. We could see a double drop of Sterling and a player of the month Bundesliga, so that's going to be interesting as well. More talk about that in a couple of days to come. But anyway, if you're feeling ambitious, take a look at some of these cards. If they're still low when you watch this video, I'm going to get the video out early on Sunday morning my time, which will be about midday UK. So if a lot of these cards are still low, take a look at them. Obviously, you can check out the footbank graphs for each card that you want to look at from these team of the group stage. The variety of these team of the group stage cards and the Europa League cards as well. Obviously, these cards, the Socrates, I think that's a very good looking card and it's undervalued, so this is one of my favorites, honestly. And with a possible Lucas Torreira inform coming this week, we could see some more hype with the Arsenal links. So that's one of my favorite players, around 40k. If you can get that card at that price, I think it's a phenomenal value. But that's just something that I like. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you guys are making coins right now. We'll do a little transfer profit update because I don't show you guys that number a lot. And right now I'm at 14 million transfer profit, which is obviously anywhere up from here is fantastic. I made $1 million, I think, in the last week. I don't know when the weekly resets though. The weekly has reset already. There I am at 5,000. But so monthly I am at 1.1, 1.8, and $1 million of that has come in the last week. Had some good icon flips, had some good trades. So we're gonna keep moving up and up. Hopefully make another $1 million this week. It's been a good time for trading, good time in the market, and with Footmas ahead, it's gonna be even better. So stay tuned to the channel and subscribe for all the videos to get them when they come out. It's been Nate, the Foot Accountant. Catch you guys later. Peace out.